Dark Shadows is directed by Tim Burton. And Tim has done a lot of these movies recently, movies that don't exactly feel original topics to him. They're just things that he's kind of passionate about, and he takes them. Look at Alice in Wonderland, Big Eyes, and now there's this, even Sweeney Todd, which some people have called his opus. I haven't even seen Sweeney Todd. I've seen Edward Scissorhands, Beetlejuice, The Batmans, Mars Attacks, the classics. Anyway, I'm a big Burton fan, but getting into Dark Shadows, it's one of his most peculiar takes. This is a 2013 movie that I actually caught a glimpse of on a plane. I think, coming back from Puerto Rico or Disney World or something like that, and this movie was playing on a flight. Um, I think it was late 2012. It's weird because I watched this movie in 2013, and I know that, and I watched it instead of going to see This Is the End. I was going to go see that, but my parents said, "Don't go. It's a Thursday school night. Just stay home," even though I didn't have school till later the next day. So I ended up staying home watching Dark Shadows, which I had interest in. I was fine with it, really. It starred Johnny Depp, and I ended up seeing This Is the End another night, which was fun anyway. It's a separate review. But what Dark Shadows is just kind of a campy, fun movie that is aware of how silly it is, and it kind of recognizes its gothic premise and the idea of everything being haunted and mysterious and creepy. And it doesn't really take that to a serious notch, which it shouldn't. It's just kind of a silly romp with Michelle Pfeiffer, Chloe Grace Moretz, and they're trying to defend themselves from this other uh, witch lady who has a crush on Johnny Depp's character, who's the undead vampire who comes back to life. Um, and in the 70s, and now he has to defend his family. So really, it's just a very shortened down version of this TV show, and it's pretty good. It's not something that I think you really need to adapt in the first place, but for what Johnny Depp and Tim Burton were going for, they did a certainly good job. And I say Johnny Depp because I feel in all their movies there's such a strong partnership that it really becomes both of them. It's when you look at this film and you just see Depp in the cover with the white makeup. That's all I see. Um, it's a really well put together film. I don't think it necessarily needs to exist, but they do a good job with it, and it's fun, and it gets the job done. So I don't think this movie's necessary, but Tim Burton is the man to, you know, hold the reins on this picture.